Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Tap-In Gym on the campus of Brookline High School in Brookline, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity boys volleyball contest between the visiting Timberwolves of Walpole High School and the hosting Brookline High Warriors. The Warriors have been on a good stretch of late, on a bit of a winning streak here. Their record now stands at 9-3 on the season, as they've won 5 straight after starting the season 4-3. Have not lost since that sweep loss to Needham. And those wins have equated in, as a matter of fact, outside of one set dropped against Newton North in a 3-1 win following that Needham win, Brookline has not dropped a set in their last 4 matches, as they have improved to 9-3 on the year. And as of this morning's newly updated Division I power rankings, they are now ranked 7th in the MIAA Division I. Not necessarily going up against the toughest of opponents today. Walpole, this is actually their first ever season with a boys volleyball program. So not necessarily the highest level of competition. So far this season, the Timberwolves have gone 0-8 and are ranked 49th in Division II. But you know what? It's nice to see the birth of something new. You know, hats off to Walpole for starting this new program. You know, being a school in the Bay State Conference, they've really entered into this new chapter right in the middle of, you know, perhaps the toughest volleyball, boys volleyball conference in the state of Massachusetts. As right now, as of this morning's power rankings, the Bay State Conference features 4 schools ranked in the top 7 in Division I, 3 schools in the top 5, and both of the top 2 schools in Division I. Currently, Natick sits at the top of the Division I power rankings. Needham not far behind at all. Very close race between 1 and 2 right now. Newton North stands at 5th. Brookline in 7th. Just to round out a very strong Bay State Conference this year. So tough competition to start for Walpole, but to me, the assignment for them is simple. Give as much effort as possible, make the game as competitive as possible, and look at what Brookline is able to do as a program, because that is ultimately what you want to build your program into in the future. As for Brookline, this is a match that could very easily be looked past, as they've got a date with the number 1 ranked team in Division I on Thursday, as they will go out on the road for their second regular season matchup against the Red Hawks of Natick High. The Red Hawks swept Brookline in their own house earlier this season, so the Warriors hoping to rebound on Thursday. And obviously, you know, that's going to take up a lot of mind space, especially when you're taking on a team that's just in their first year. So the assignment is simple. You know, don't look past this opponent, but also don't let this match bring down your level of play. Don't play down to competition. You know, not necessarily as an insult to Walpole, but just as the reality that this is their first year with the program. They're not as far along in their development. And so, barring something completely unexpected, Brookline is expected to play much better than Walpole today. And Brookline can't, you know, let their level of quality fall in the face of perhaps a weaker opponent because that can affect them going forward against stronger competition, and they want to compete among the best in Division I. So those would be the assignments for the two teams. For Walpole, compete as hard as possible and observe what a top-level volleyball program looks like and what you're aiming for the future of your own program. For Brookline, don't look past the opponent. Don't let your thoughts be consumed by Thursday's coming match, but also don't play down to competition. Let's take a look at the rosters really quick, as we've got about 5 minutes left in pregame right now. We'll start with the visiting Walpole Timberwolves. And I guess some of these names off of handwriting, so I might be off on some of them. Number 1, Colin Singer. Number 2, Arnold Obor-Mensah. Number 3, Matias Nunez. Number 4, Coda Evans. Number 5, Guy Dos Santos. Number 7, Dan Dugan. Number 9, Aaron Levinson. Number 10, Koalam Mason. Number 11, Chukwuma Odenigbo. Number 12, Brandon Ward. Number 3, Kareem Lahens. Number 14, Liam Burgant. Number 15, Jack Confey. Head coach of the Walpole High boys volleyball team is Zach Okolowitz. So that's the roster for Walpole. If there happen to be any Walpole fans tuning in, or just anyone who knows some of the names of these Walpole players and is like, you got that completely wrong, I encourage you to correct me in the live chat or in an email. Now let's take a look at the Brookline roster. Going in order of jersey number once again for the Warriors. First off, we have a senior number 0, Rowan Miller. A junior captain number 1, Kristaps Vivars. A senior captain number 3, Eli Traub. A junior number 4, Connor Christopher. A senior number 7, Zachary Boyer. A sophomore number 10, Zach Spencer. A junior number 15, Andrew Bacon. A sophomore number 17, Christoph Huang. A sophomore captain number 19, Alex Magula. A sophomore number 21, Amir Tomer. A senior number 22, Anuj Majumder. A senior number 43, Odin Hiltz. A freshman number 98, Kais Alfakuri. And a sophomore number 99, Liam Raybold. Head coach of the Brookline High boys volleyball team is Dana Jones. So those are the rosters coming in today. Like I said, if I'm getting any names wrong, I encourage you to correct me in the live chat or send me an email if you're not comfortable with YouTube's live chat system. And any other reasons you might want to participate, if it's just, something as simple as Go Brookline or Go Walpole, want to shout out a specific player, or let us know where it is you're watching from. Fun things like that. Or more important stuff like roster name corrections, or if you notice any technical difficulties with the stream, plenty of reasons to participate. About 2 minutes left before we get this one underway. From Tappan Gym, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, and you are watching Brookline High Volleyball. Lana's first serve comes in. Taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Spike Christopher, cross court for the kill. Serve from Guerra, taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Tapped down by Raybold. Taken by Tomer, set by Smagula. Spike Vivars, and they can't stop him. 20 kills. Pushed over by Huang. Taken by Jilek. Sent over on 2 by Smagula. Alex Smagula ends it. Taken by Vivars, set by Smagula. Tomer, roll shot, ends it. Amir Tomer with the rainbow to send Brookline over the top. right, we are just about ready to get this one underway. You may have noticed no scoreboard cam today. The scoreboard here at Tappan Gym, it's not as big as the one at Schluntz. Does not include the foul count, which means it does not include the amount of sets won by the team. So I feel like that's not enough information to just point a camera at that. So in the bottom left corner of our screen, we just have a little text box that I'm going to be filling in manually. Brookline is slated to play the last of their home games here at Tappan instead of Schluntz, as they've got testing going on in Schluntz today. I think they might actually have some town voting booths in there. So Brookline going to be playing here. Brookline's starting rotation coming out onto the floor. They've got Kristaps Vaivars, Kais Alfakuri, Connor Christopher, Alex Smagula, Amir Tomer, and Liam Raybold probably going to check out for the libero Eli Traub. For Walpole, I see number 2, Arnold Obor-Mensah. I see number 7, Dan Dugan. Number 13, Liam Bergant. I see number 12, Brandon Ward. Number 3, Matthias Nunez. And the libero, number 15, Jack Confey. First serve goes to the Timberwolves. Serve will come from number 3, Matthias Nunez. Here we go. Warriors versus Timberwolves. Serve received by Traub, set by Smagula. Spike by Vaivars for the game's first kill. Vaivars had his magnum opus last week against North Quincy. 21 kills in that match, as he now serves this one, and it drops in for his first ace. So 1 kill and 1 ace already for Kristaps Vaivars. This serve is taken by Ward, but could not be followed up. And I think we can score that another ace for Vaivars. This serve is taken by Confey, set up by Nunez, tapped over. Oh, and I think they're saying Brookline committed a violation there, so Walpole gets their first point. Maybe they reached over when trying to block the hit by number 7, Dan Dugan. So now on serve, Arnold Obor-Mensah. Serve taken by Traub, followed up by Smagula, tapped over by Tomer, taken by Nunez, followed up and bumped over by Chukwuma Odenigbo. Set up by Smagula, blocked on the spike by Alfakuri, taps it over a second time, and on the second effort, Alfakuri gets his first kill. It's a great blocking effort by Odenigbo, but Alfakuri had backup to keep the point alive, and he finished on second effort. 4-1, the Brookline lead as they've got their first backup checking in. Number 15, Andrew Bacon, replaces Kristaps Vivars. Alpha Curry, the serve taken by Confi, set by Nunez, tapped over by Odenigbo, taken by Raybold, set by Smagula, spike Raybold, dug out by Confi, sent over on one, taken by Christopher, set by Smagula. Christopher, the spike, drops on the back line. Connor Christopher with his first kill. Little risky going high on that one as he had to get over the blocker's hands, but puts just enough topspin on it that it drops in perfectly. Serve Alpha Curry, taken by Confi, set by Nunez, pushed over by Dugan, dug out by Bacon, set by Smagula. Spike Tomer could not be blocked by Odenigbo. Amir Tomer with his first kill. He had a strong effort last week against North Quincy. Had 11 kills in that one as this serve is taken by Confi, set by Nunez. Roll shot, Dugan, too long. And Tomer also displayed a bit of a clutch gene in that match against North Quincy. Got all of Brookline's last 4 points in a very tight second set that finished 25-23. This serve is an ace for Alpha Curry. Dropped it right in the middle of no man's land there. And Brookline now leads 8-1. This serve drops in shallow again. This time it's dug out, followed up by Dugan, pushed over by Nunez, taken by Alpha Curry, set by Smagula, pushed over by Tomer, taken by Dugan, chased down by Nunez, tapped over by Odenigbo, taken by Alpha Curry, set by Smagula, spike Christopher, and Christopher goes cross court, his favorite kind of hit for another kill. Connor Christopher really settling in to that right side hitter position for the Warriors these past few games. He's now got his second kill today. Alpha Curry, another serve, dug out, pushed over on two by Odenigbo, taken and kept alive by Smagula, barely bumped over by Bacon, taken by Confi, set by Nunez. Dugan tap blocked by Christopher, recovered by Dugan, followed up by Odenigbo, pushed over by Nunez, taken by Bacon, set by Smagula, spike by Tomer. No doubt on that one as Amir Tomer collects his second kill. 10-1 the lead. Serve taken awkwardly by Confi, followed up by Dugan. A little bit borderline there, but I think I'm going to say no on the ace call that time. 11-1, the Brookline lead here in the first set. And this is definitely looking like a top 10 program going up against a team in its first year of existence. You know, it's a tough schedule. Like I said, Walpole being in the Bay State Conference, you know, having to come in to a sport where the Bay State Conference is so consistently strong year in, year out. It's a tough way to start a program and give them credit for that. We got a note in the live chat. Oh, a note about a recent promotion for Brookline. Thank you to Flamo10, number 18, Luca Gallucci, a freshman for Brookline. If he comes in later in this match, that'll definitely be helpful to know. Out of the timeout, it's an 11-1 lead for Brookline here in the first set. Kais Alpha Curry on serve. This serve taken by Dugan, set by Nunez, bumped over by Confi, taken by Alpha Curry, set by Smagula, spike Raybold, and Liam Raybold has his first kill of the day. Alpha Curry back on serve. Serve taken by Confi, set by Nunez, bumped over, not over. Didn't quite get into the spot where Odenigbo needed it to go. And score is now 13-1. Alpha Curry's serve is taken by Brandon Ward, followed up by Confi, pushed into the net by Nunez. So a couple of rough sequences for the Timberwolves that they couldn't quite get the ball over the net. Brookline now leads 14-1. Alpha Curry's serve taken awkwardly by Odenigbo, followed up by Ward, bumped over the net by Nunez. Taken by Alpha Curry, set by Smagula, spike Christopher, sails long. So Brookline, after 11 unanswered points, miss on that one. Walpole goes back on serve. This is Dan Dugan. Dugan's serve taken by Bacon, set by Smagula, sent over by Tomer, well controlled there for another kill. Not as much power on that one, went for more of a roll shot with the top spin. And it drops in perfectly in front of the receiver. And that one drops in perfectly for an ace from Connor Christopher. This one is taken by Nunez, bumped up by Odenigbo, pushed over by Nunez, taken by Christopher, set by Smagula, spike Raybold off the net court, dug out by Confi. Oh, I think they're saying one of the Walpole kids reached over or touched the net or something. 17-2 as Raybold checks out. As Gallucci's in the game. Serve is taken by Confi, set by Nunez, tapped over by Odenigbo, taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Gallucci, his hit is, oh, they called an illegal hit. Not sure if they called it on Gallucci or Smagula, but either way, the point goes to Walpole. So the freshman, number 18, Luca Gallucci, in the game. As we've got another sub coming in, and I'm going to need some help live chat as number 5 is checking into the game for Brookline, replacing Connor Christopher. This serve from Colin Singer, taken by Tomer, set by Smagula. Spike Gallucci blocked, recovered by 5. Spike Smagula blocked, recovered by Traub, set by Smagula. Spike Tomer, and Tomer gets the kill that time. (18-3). I didn't get a good replay of that one at all. 4 kills now for Amir Tomer as he now goes on serve. His serve taken awkwardly by Dugan, followed up by Odenigbo, pushed over by Ward, taken by Traub, set by Smagula, tap over by Bacon, could not be dug out. Andrew Bacon with his first kill. We got another sub checking in, that is Christoph Huang. Huang now on serve as Brookline, I believe, now leads 19-3. Serve missed by everybody. That's an ace for Christoph Huang. (20-3). Huang's serve is another ace, back-to-back for Christoph Huang. As the spin he's putting on these serves is causing Walpole some problems. Confi takes that one, though, followed up by Dugan, bumped over by Ward, taken by Traub, spiked by Smagula. He just missed that one entirely. We've seen him go for those spikes, and it's rare that he misses that badly. Just having a little too much fun. Serve from Confi, taken by Huang, set by Smagula, spike by 5, goes into the net. 21-5, the score in favor of Brookline as Confi back on serve. Serve is taken by Bacon, set by Smagula. Gallucci drops on the sideline. Luca Gallucci with his first kill. And Gallucci following that up by going on serve. And now he's got his first ace. So Luca Gallucci, the freshman, with a couple of quick points. 23-5. Serve taken by Dugan, followed up by Singer. Punched over, and that might go for a kill, but it is followed up by Bacon, spiked by Smagula. Gallucci to Bacon to Smagula, and the sophomore captain gets the kill that time. Set point now for Brookline, 24-5. Gallucci's serve could not be received, and the freshman Luca Gallucci ends the first set with an ace. (25-5), the final score of the first set. During this break between the first and second set, I'd like to take a moment to just direct your attention to a helpful link in the description section of the video. Boof, I can speak English, I swear. If you look at the top of the description section of this video, you can find a link and some instructions for how you can donate to the Brookline High Boys Volleyball Booster Club. Just follow the link in the description and then follow the instructions. Click on the drop-down box and select BHS Boys Volleyball. Fill out the form, how much you want to donate, and then you can send money in just a few easy steps. So be sure to check that out in the description section down below. Unofficial stats through the first set: Amir Tomer with 4 kills for Brookline, Connor Christopher 2 kills, 1 ace, Kristaps Vivars and Luca Gallucci with 1 kill and 2 aces each. Christoph Huang with 2 aces, Kais Alfakuri with 1 kill, 1 ace, Andrew Bacon, Alex Smagula, and Liam Raybold each with 1 kill. And again, there's really not much to say. You've got a school in its first year of having a volleyball team. You can tell they're still ironing out the basics. Their goal right now isn't necessarily to generate a big attack. Their goal is to stay in the point as long as possible. And, I think, they're doing an okay job of that for a team in their first year of existence. They had some stretches of trouble receiving serves, and a couple of sequences back to back where they strung 3 hits together but just went into the net. But they were able to pretty consistently get the ball back over to start a point, and they even had a bit of a blocking presence courtesy of Chukwuma Odenigbo. Like I said, they're just starting out, so you gotta look for the positives and look at the potential for growth when a team is at that kind of stage. For Brookline, unfortunately, not much to take away from a set like this. Brookline coming out with a very different rotation now, as they've got number 43 Odin Hiltz in the game, along with Gallucci, Bacon, Alfakuri, number 5, who I still am not quite sure who number 5 is, and also checking in number 7, Zachary Boyer. So Alfakuri, the only starter left in the rotation for Brookline, and it looks like they're going to have Christoph Huang play the libero position, as he's going to check in place of someone, might be Gallucci. And he is going to check in place of Gallucci. And I can kind of understand Al-Fakuri being the one who gets the extra playing time in a game like this, not because he's necessarily weaker than his fellow starters, but more so because he's a freshman, and you just want him to get those reps and get more experience. First serve from Odin Hiltz, taken by Confi, set by Dugan, bumped over by Nunez, taken by Boyer, set by Hiltz. 5, the spike blocked, recovered by Hiltz, followed up by Huang off the ceiling, and Walpole gets the first point of the second set. Now this serve from Obor-Mensah is taken by Boyer, set by Hiltz, and Brookline again kind of struggled to get their hits together as that third hit was just kind of whiffed on. 2-0 Walpole, and this time serve into the net from Arnold Obor-Mensah as he checks out for Confi. Two to one. Bacon on serve. Serves taken, sent over on 1 by Ward, taken by 5, set by Hiltz, bumped over by Boyer, chased down by Nunez, followed up by number 9, Aaron Levinson, tapped over by Nunez, dug out by 5, but he crossed over the half-court line, and that's a violation. Point goes to Walpole. So the Timberwolves now with a 3-1 lead. Dugan the serve, taken by Bacon, set by Hiltz, spike Boyer into the net. So Walpole jumping out to a lead here against Brookline's backups. And you remember what I said about Brookline not playing down to competition. This is going to be a big point of emphasis for the backups here as they get playing time. Serve taken by Huang, and the set completely whiffed by Hiltz. So the Brookline backups coming out looking sloppy here in the second set. Dugan's serve taken by Huang, set by Hiltz, spike Al-Fakuri, and the one remaining starter showing him how it's done with his second kill of the day there. Serve Al-Fakuri taken awkwardly by Dugan. It's off the backboard. Confi somehow follows it up, and they bump it over. Taken by Bacon, set by Hiltz. Tap over by 5. Taken by Confi, followed up by Dugan. Pushed over by Nunez. Taken by Al-Fakuri, set by Hiltz. Spike Boyer, blocked wide. Zach Boyer gets the kill. Al-Fakuri, the serve, dug out by Confi, followed up by Levinson, but they couldn't get it over in 3 hits. Kais Al-Fakuri, the freshman, leading the attack for Brookline right now. This serve taken by Dugan. Set by Nunez, pushed over by Odenigbo, taken by Bacon, set by Hiltz, tapped down by Gallucci, dug out by Dugan, followed up by Nunez, bumped over by Ward. Taken by Bacon, set by Hiltz, spike Gallucci. Luca Gallucci with a nice spike there. His second kill of the day. Serve Al-Fakuri sent off the net. That's going to be, I think we can count that as an ace for Kais Al-Fakuri. This serve drops in, no question that time. Another ace for Kais Al-Fakuri. Three aces now for the Brookline freshman. And it's a 7-5 lead for the Warriors. The scorer's table just making sure everything's arranged. This serve taken by Confi, set by Nunez, pushed over by Odenigbo, taken by Alpha Curry, set by Hiltz. Boyer the spike through the blockers for a kill. Zachary Boyer, usually brought in as a backup, played along the defensive line, but he's getting a chance to attack here. He's got 2 kills. Alpha Curry served, sent over on 1 by Odenigbo, taken by Galucci, set by Hiltz. 5 the spike, blocked wide. So number 5 gets his first kill. Serve Alpha Curry into the net. But some strong serving from Kais Alpha Curry, and I think he inspired some more confidence in Brookline's backup hitters to take charge after that big kill he had to set them on offense. Serve from Singer, taken by Bacon, set by Hiltz. 5 the spike, sails that one long. And so it's 9-7. This serve is taken by Boyer, set by Hiltz. Boyer the spike, another kill for Zachary Boyer. Three kills now for the Brookline senior. And we got another new face checking in, number 22, Anuj Majumdar, going on serve. Serve taken by Confi, set by Nunez, pushed over by Odenigbo, taken by Bacon, set by Majumdar, spike Boyer, and another kill for Boyer. 4th kill of the day for Zachary Boyer as he goes cross court that time for a deeper shot. 11-7 the lead. Majumdar the serve, taken by Confi, pushed over on 2 by Ward, taken by Bacon, set by Majumdar. Hiltz the spike. Odin Hiltz winds up and fires as he gets involved on the hits. 12-7 the Brookline advantage. Majumdar the serve, and that's an ace for Anuj Majumdar. This serve is taken by Confi, set by Nunez, tap over by Odenigbo. It's taken, set by Majumdar, mistimed. Huang bumps it over, sent back down by Odenigbo. First kill of the day for the Timberwolves comes from Chukwuma Odenigbo. (13-8) as Confi goes on serve. Taken by Huang, but not followed up. Jack Confi with Walpole's first ace of the day. 13-9 as this serve is taken by Bacon, set by Galucci. Tap over by Hiltz. Well placed by Odin Hiltz to put Brookline back on serve. Second kill of the day for the Brookline senior. This serve drops in, an ace for Zachary Boyer. This serve taken by Confi, followed up by Dukin, and that one blocked by Galucci. First block of the day for Brookline, as he just blocked it right back into the man's hands. This serve taken by Confi, followed up by Ward, and Singer could not bump it over. 17-9, now the Brookline advantage. Boyer, another serve, taken by Confi, followed up by Singer, and Dugan could not get it over. 18-9, the Brookline lead here in the second set. Boyer's serve taken by Confi over on one, tapped back by Gallucci, taken by Confi, followed up barely by Nunez. They could not bump it over. Walpole making an effort, but some of these are just not able to get back yet. Boyer's serve taken by Singer. Everyone caught staring that time. Another ace for Zachary Boyer, his second. Then that's another ace. Couldn't even get the replay that time as Boyer gets his third ace, 21-9. That one into the net. (21-10). Ward the serve, barely dug out by Boyer, set by Majumdar. Spike off the chest, a kill for Andrew Bacon. Second kill of the day for Bacon. Brookline up 22-10. Serve from Gallucci, taken by Ward, set by Nunez. Roll shot Dugan, taken by Boyer, set by Majumdar. Spike Hiltz down the line, taken by Ward, set by Singer. Too close to the net, tapped down by Gallucci, but followed up, sent over by Obor Mensah. Now set by Majumdar, pushed over by Boyer, taken by Confi. Bumped up by Obor Mensah, sent over by Singer, and Colin Singer gets the kill for Walpole. Now Aaron Levinson checks back in for the Timberwolves in place of Singer as Walpole goes back on serve with Nunez. Nunez serve goes long. Brookline 2 points away from taking the second set. Hiltz on serve for the Warriors. Serve sent over on one, taken by Alpha Khoury, set by Hiltz. Spike Bacon off the net cord and off the blocker's hands for another kill. Set point now for the Warriors. Third kill of the day for Andrew Bacon. This serve sails long. Still set point for Brookline, 24-12 as Odenigbo checks back in for the Timberwolves. Obor Mensah sends the serve over, taken by Huang, set by Hiltz, tap over by Alpha Khoury, and Alpha Khoury. He got the momentum started for Brookline at the midpoint, and there he finishes the job. 25-12, the final score of that second set. Brookline goes up 2-0. During this break between the second and third sets, I'd like to take a moment for a local charity spotlight. I'd like to tell you about the Brookline Education Foundation. The Brookline Education Foundation raises funds to help promote growth and innovation among Brookline educators, growth that can then be passed on to the children of this community. For over 40 years, this foundation has given out a variety of grants across the educational landscape. These include Idea Lab grants for teachers that want to present their students with new and exciting projects, and teacher grants for educators that want to further develop their own skills to bring to the classroom. Many initiatives which have become staples in the public schools of Brookline started as BEF grants. They support literacy education training, new methods in STEM education, project-based learning, mentoring of new principals and superintendents, and collaborative work around diversity, equity, and inclusion, just to name a few. Visit brooklinefoundation.org or call 617-232-3846 to find out how you can help support our town's educators and, through them, our students. Once again, that's brooklinefoundation.org or call 617-232-3846. And you can find that same information in the description section down below. All right, I'm going to see if I can chase down who number 5 is. Darn it, I'm not seeing anyone listed. If anyone knows, again, just let me know in the live chat or in an email, because I can't figure out who number 5 is, unfortunately. But one thing I will say is, you know, for a match where the result was pretty much decided as soon as it was put on the schedule, that second set actually ended up being fairly interesting. You know, early on, Brookline was looking really off their game as the backups. You know, I don't know if they were just a little skittish or sluggish to start in a position they're not usually in. But I give a lot of credit to Kais Alpha-Kuri because he had that one really big kill out of the right side, I think, actually. But it was still a quick spike as if he was coming out of the middle. But that one kill and then his consistent serving following up that really generated a lot of momentum for Brookline, and it gave them a lead they would never give back the rest of the way. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that I think instills in a young man that, hey, you're a varsity player. There's a reason we put you out there with all of our top guys, and it's because you have that ability to step up in those big situations. And yes, it was a big situation against a weaker team, but, you know, it just kind of puts in your head that, like, there is that take charge ability within you for the future. Serve Nunez, dug out by Huang, tapped over on 2 by Majumdar for the kill. Heads up play by Anuj Majumdar for his first kill. Now Majumdar on serve, taken awkwardly by Ward, chased down by Nunez. Confi, the third hit goes over, taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Spike Bacon sails out. So if Brookline wins this set, then they take the match in straight sets. Now on serve, Arnold Obor Mensah. Serve taken by Bacon, set by Majumdar. Spike 5 also sails out. So again, Brookline's backups looking a little off with their hits. Serve from Obor Mensah flies out. 2 apiece as Bacon now goes on serve. His serve taken by Dugan, followed up by Confi, pushed over by Nunez, taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Alpha-Kuri missed it. Just missed the timing on that. He's had a couple of points like that. This serve barely dug out by Bacon, followed up by 5, bumped over by Huang. Taken by Confi, set by Nunez. Sent over by Ward, taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Spike Boyer is blocked. Boyer recovers, followed up by Majumdar. Spike 5, that one taken by Confi, followed up by a diving Nunez. Roll shot over by Confi, taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Spike Boyer is blocked, this time blocked wide. Zachary Boyer with his 5th kill As a sub checks in, that's Luca Gallucci coming in for Brookline as Kais Alfakuri going on serve. Serve taken by Confi, set by Nunez. Odenigbo taps it over, taken by Alfakuri, set by Majumder. 5, tap, miss into the net. Four to 3, the Walpole lead as Christoph Huang checks back in place of Alfakuri. Collins Singer the serve, taken by Bacon, set by Majumder. Spike Boyer missed that one into the net. Pardon me. Serve Singer, taken by Huang, set by Majumder. Spike Gallucci. Luca Gallucci bringing the power out of the middle there as he collects his 3rd kill. I think it should be 5 to 4, but I suppose it is now as number 5 misses that serve into the net. I don't know, maybe I gave an extra point to Walpole there, or maybe the scoreboard's just missing one. Either way, Confi the serve. It's taken by Bacon, set by Majumder. Spike Boyer, cross court, misses wide. Had the lane, but just went a little too far to the left. 6-4 Walpole. Confi's serve is taken by Bacon, set Majumder. Spike Gallucci blocked, recovered, tapped over on 2 by Majumder, taken by Singer. Bumped up by Nunez, sent over by Confi, dug up by 5, sent over on 2 by Majumder, sent over on 1 by Nunez, taken by Bacon, set by Majumder. Spike Boyer off the net cord and off the blocker's hands for a kill. Six to 5 as Boyer collects his 6th kill of the day. This serve followed up by Confi and bumped over by Singer, taken by 5, set by Majumder, punched into the net by Boyer. 7 to 5, the Walpole advantage as Ward goes on serve. Serve sent over on 1 by Boyer. They whiffed on the hit, but they got it over on 2. Taken by Boyer, set by Majumder. Spike down the line, dug out, sent over on 1 by Singer. Taken by Boyer, set Majumder. Spike off the face. Ooh. Luca Gallucci with the powerful spike there for his 4th kill. And my God, this is the 2nd straight match for Brookline I've covered where an opposing player got taken out by a hard spike to the face. Oh. That one went right into the face of Ward, I believe it was, and he checks out. In the meantime, as number 4, Coda Evans checks in. Gallucci the serve. It's taken by Nunez, followed up by Confi, bumped over by Nunez, taken by Gallucci, set by Majumder, punched by Alfakuri, and Kais Alfakuri gets the kill on that one and ties us up at 7 apiece. 4 kills today for Kais Alfakuri as he gets the running spike there. Serve Gallucci, taken by Nunez, and could not be followed up. Call that one ace number 3 for Luca Gallucci. And this serve into the net. Tied up at 8 apiece as Huang checks in place of Gallucci. Matias Nunez on serve is checking in for the first time, number 14, Liam Bergant. Nunez, the serve taken by Boyer, set by Majumder, spiked right down by Alfakuri. Textbook there for another kill. 5 kills now for Alfakuri. This serve from Majumdar is taken by Bergant, followed up by Confi, bumped over by Dugan. Taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. 5 wasn't ready for it. Again, these are guys getting used to the experience, getting used to the idea that you have 3 or 4 guys rushing towards, like 3 guys rushing towards the net as potential passing options. Serve taken by Boyer, set by Majumdar, spike by 5, and 5 gets it through for the kill that time. Second kill of the day for number 5. Brookline leads 10-8. Or 10-9, as I think they've now given that point I thought they had back to Walpole. Odenigbo taps that one over, taken by Majumdar, bumped up by Huang. 5, the spike, blocked back, recovered by Alfakuri, set by Huang, bumped over by Boyer. Taken by Confi, and a violation called against Walpole. I think a player might have touched the net or gone across the half-court line. 11-9, now the Brookline lead. Bacon now on serve. Serve taken by Dugan, followed up by Confi, pushed over by Nunez. Taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Spike from the back by Bacon. Majumdar decided to send that pass back. Even Bacon, I think, was a little surprised to see the pass come his way. But he reacted in time and made it a 12-9 lead by scoring his 4th kill. This serve taken by Dugan, followed up awkwardly by Nunez, sent over on 2. Taken by Huang, set by Majumdar. Boyer the spike, and he sails it. (12-10) the score in favor of Brookline as Dan Dugan goes on serve for the T-Wolves. Serve taken by Huang, followed up by Alfakuri, bumped not quite over. Serve Dugan taken by Huang, set by Majumdar, spike Boyer off the net cord, and it was... it looks like they called a violation on Walpole, so no kill that time for Boyer as Brookline takes the point off a Timberwolves violation. 13-11. Alfakuri, the serve, dug out by Nunez, followed up by Confi, bumped over by Nunez. Taken by Alfakuri, set by Majumdar, spike Galucci, deflected, taken by Dugan, followed up awkwardly. They could not get it over. Oh, but they called the violation on Brookline. Someone touched the net. Seeing a couple of guys make that mistake on both sides here in these past couple of points. Singer, the serve, taken by Bacon, set by Majumdar, spike 5, and the blockers couldn't get it back as number 5 gets his 3rd kill. As you can see, the block just kind of went straight down. 5, the serve, sails it long. Close 3rd set so far, 14-13, the Brookline advantage. We got a nice note in the live chat from Lechuca. Thank you for great game reporting, listening in the car, feeling like I am at the game. Thank you very much. This one set up, tapped over by Bacon, recovered barely by Nunez, followed up by Singer, and then bumped over by Obor Mensah. Taken by Huang, set by Majumdar, spike Boyer, and Boyer finds his spot that time for his 7th kill. (15-13) now. As enough topspin from Boyer that time to drop it in the zone. This serve taken by Confi, followed up by Obor Mensah, pushed over by Dugan, sent over on 2 by Majumdar, but dug out by Nunez, followed up by Singer. Roll shot, Confi missed wide. Points are starting to heat up a little bit as Brookline starts to open up a bit of a lead, 16-13. Boyer's serve, taken by Confi, Followed up by Levinson. This one blocked by Gallucci. Second hit came close to the net. Nunes tried to get it over, but Gallucci just denied him there for his second block of the day. This serve into the net. 17-14 now. Walpole back on serve with Aaron Levinson. This serve is taken by Bacon, set by Majumdar. Spike missed by Gallucci. Came in a little late on that one, and as a result, the ball was further down than he would have liked when he got there for the hit. And he sends it into the net, 17-15. Levinson's serve misses wide. Kais Alfakuri checks back in for Brookline as number 4 Coda Evans checks back in for Walpole. Gallucci now on serve. And that serve goes in for an ace. A little bit of no man's land there. Caught a couple of different Timberwolves players watching. Fourth ace for Luca Gallucci as Brookline goes up 19-15. This serve taken awkwardly by Nunes could not be chased down as it went off the fingertips and spun backwards. Back-to-back aces for Luca Gallucci as he's now got 5 service aces today. This serve dug out by Confi, followed up by Obor Mensah, and roll shot by Nunes missed wide. You know, again, just some of the fundamentals that Walpole is already thinking about, which is good, but they just got to work on getting that technique down. Serve Gallucci taken by Nunes, and Obor Mensah couldn't push it over on 2. Brookline continuing strong on the service of the freshman Luca Gallucci. This serve taken by Nunes, and Evans could not chase it down. Couple of borderline plays. I think we can give an ace to Gallucci on that. We'll call that his 6th ace of the day. 23-15. The serve. Evans couldn't receive that one. 7 aces now for Luca Gallucci as his serving has caught fire here at the end of this match. Brookline at match point, 24-15. Gallucci's serve taken by Confi, set by Singer. Dugan taps it over, taken by Alfakuri, set by Majumdar. Bacon, spike, drops in, and Brookline ends it. The final score of the third set, 25-15, and Brookline wins the match on Andrew Bacon's 5th kill. That is your final score. The Brookline Warriors 3 sets. The Walpole Timberwolves none. Set scores 25-5, 25-12, 25-15. And you know what? I would say that positives can be taken away from both sides today. Obviously, I think both sides have things they can look at moving forward. Brookline for its backups, Walpole for its starters and its program at large. You know, obviously there's some things you'd want to clean up here and there. But for Walpole, you know, they were able to keep things competitive at a couple of different points against Brookline's backups. You know, they showed an ability to string hits together and get the ball over the net, you know, in a pretty consistent manner. Yes, they would always seem to reach a stretch where they would just struggle to get the ball back, particularly on service receive. But, you know, there's stuff to work on, but there's a bit of a foundation there, which I think is important in the first year of a program. For Brookline, you know, you got a lot of backups involved. You know, they got to show a little bit more of what they can do. Especially, for the seniors, it's more so like a treat to get a chance to play a more prominent role. Guys like Zachary Boyer, Anuj Majumdar, and to a lesser extent, Odin Hiltz as well, getting a chance for some more playing time, before their high school careers end. And then for some of the younger guys, getting more playing time, guys that are coming back, Andrew Bacon, a junior, but getting more playing time and a more prominent attacking role than usual. Same thing for Zachary Boyer to a lesser extent because he's also a senior. But then you got some other younger guys. Christoph Huang got a lot of playing time. And then especially, two of the freshmen, Luca Gallucci and Kais Alfakuri. Number 5 as well, I'm not sure who he is, but he got some more playing time than usual. And guys made the most of it. Like I said, I was particularly impressed with the way Kais Alfakuri stepped up when the backups kind of floundered to start the second set, and he sort of set the tone for them to regain their form and take control in that second set. As a guy who's going to be taking on a bigger and bigger role in the varsity team in years to come and already is a varsity starter, that's the kind of, subtle leadership quality you want to see from a young player. You want to see that potential so that it can come up in bigger matches in, the days to come. Final unofficial stats for this one for Walpole, Collins Singer and Chukwuma Odenigbo with 1 kill each, and Jack Confey with 1 service ace. For Brookline, Luca Gallucci, I had him with 4 kills, 7 aces, and 2 blocks. Zachary Boyer with 7 kills and 3 aces. Kais Alfakuri with 5 kills and 3 aces. Andrew Bacon with 5 kills. Amir Tomer with 4 kills before being taken out in the first set. Connor Christopher with 2 kills and 1 ace. Kristaps Vivars, 1 kill, 2 aces. Christoph Huang with 2 aces. Number 5 had 3 kills. Odin Hiltz had 2 kills. Anuj Majumdar had 1 kill and 1 ace. And Alex Magula and Liam Raybold had 1 kill each. Brookline improves to 10-3 on the season and collects their 6th straight win. Walpole falls to 0-9 on the year. Like I said, regardless of results, some positives and negatives to take away for both teams. But all in all, I'd say still a fun day of volleyball. That's going to do it for this live stream. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. I'll be covering Brookline boys volleyball again on Thursday for a much more marquee matchup as they will be taking on number 1 ranked Natick in Natick on Thursday. Right now, the scheduled start time for that is 4:30. So be sure to stay tuned for that, as well as plenty more games. Today was just my second day of 13 straight days of games for Brookline High Athletics. Tomorrow I'll be at the Baseball Diamond, where the Brookline Baseball Warriors will be hosting the Natick Baseball Redhawks for a 4 p.m. baseball game as Brookline continues to fight to try and clinch themselves a playoff spot. Be sure to stay tuned for that baseball game tomorrow, for a return to the volleyball court on Thursday, and plenty more. Subscribe to the channel can help staying on top of that. Thank you to those who brought the nice notes in the live chat today. If there's anything you'd like to say after this live stream is concluded, you can say it in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to go down below to the description section of this video, where you can find, you can go down to the description section of this video where you can find some helpful links There's a link and some instructions for how you can donate to the Brookline High Boys Volleyball Booster Club. Below that, you can find the link and phone number for our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Education Foundation. Below that, you can find some links related to me, which you can also find in the bottom right corner of your screen. My personal website, jessesports.com. Find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Or if you want to skip past all that, you can look to the next link, which is my email. If you want to just send me an email directly with any questions or requests you may have. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I sometimes post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, and also on Instagram, I actually also post links for upcoming live streams. So a couple different reasons to follow me on Instagram. But for this live stream, that is going to do it. Final score, Brookline 3 sets, Walpole none. Set scores 25-5, 25-12, 25-15 from Tappan Gym at Brookline High School in Brookline, Massachusetts. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.